So it is time for us to introduce our first storyteller. So I am really pleased to introduce to you Dr. Chia Wang from Taiwan. She's exploring the intersection between inner development, IDGs, and the SDGs. She's tirelessly working with addressing the ecological crisis and co-creating a more sustainable future for humanity. Please welcome Chia.
Chia. Thanks, Francis. Hello. Hi, IDG friends. I'm Chia, and I am a chemist. I study aerosols. And the more I learned about aerosols, the more I realized something. We are all deeply connected through the air we breathe. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths and just pay attention to the flow of air while we breathe. Let's begin. Inhale. Imagine that the air is passing through your trachea, bronchioles, alveolus. The oxygen molecules are permeating through your alveolus to enter your bloodstream. These molecules are picked up by hemoglobin and carried to various organs in your body. They nourish your tissue cells, keeping you alive and vital. Exhale. Imagine the carbon dioxide is released into the surrounding. It's taken back by our Mother Earth. Now inhale again. Imagine that everyone in this room, everyone online, and everyone on this planet are taking the same action. Exhale again. And know that our Mother Earth is taking all the air exhaled from all beings back to her arms, the atmosphere. Thousands of years ago, humans and all beings breathed the same molecules of oxygen to stay alive. Thousands of years later, we still require this tiny molecule to keep us alive. However, what if there is something more than pure air in the atmosphere? What if the air is contaminated? Contaminated by air pollutants produced from various human activities. According to WHO, more than 99% of world population is breathing contaminated air. Air pollution is causing 7 million premature deaths every year. And what if the air we breathe contains pathogens? Nearly 7 million of lives were lost during COVID. Airborne transmission has been confirmed as the primary transmission pathway spreading COVID. The same goes for many other respiratory infectious diseases. Throughout my research, I have seen the close connection between aerosols, the atmosphere, the water sphere, the lithosphere, and biosphere from the molecular level. And from this understanding, it totally changed my view, my perspective to the world. I started seeing the world that everything is connected. I began to wonder, it is not only the air, but the whole planet that I wish I could protect. So I started promoting the sustainability of the planet and also the SDGs. And as you can see, air quality is closely related with all 17 SDGs. So as my promotion of SDG, I encountered some problems. I talked to the people, and some of the people, they listened, but they weren't acting. People are so busy dealing with their own issues, fulfilling their own demands, without realizing that we are all part of the whole. That was truly a wake-up call for me. I started realizing that it is actually the invisible, the inner part of us, our inner value that's governing our thoughts, our actions, our decisions. And then I encountered IDGs. I was so excited. This was the missing link the humanity need to really reestablish a truly sustainable planet. And then I began integrating my IDG into my work almost immediately. This is a graph showing how IDG may boost the paradigm shift in SDGs. And as you can see, it's only when we obtain sufficient complexity awareness and understand the close connection among people will we start to change our mindset and behavior to adapt the paradigm shift for aerosol precautionary measures. And once this inner shift is accomplished, many SDGs, such as good health and well-being and many others, will automatically be fulfilled. In the past 3 years, we have developed many SDG and IDG workshops and international forums, as it takes the collective efforts to reestablish a truly sustainable planet. However, this can be challenging sometimes if people don't feel the inner calling from their heart. So we have made specific efforts to break the boundaries and to bridge polarities. I've tried to bring people from different societal groups together, including the government, the industry and the corporates, the K-12 schools, the NGOs, and the general public. We bring people together, even though they don't always agree with each other. We bring people together to communicate, to share, and to co-create. I also try to bring science and spirituality together through breathing. Breathing is such a divine act. It not only connects us and keeps us alive, but also deeply connects our emotions and our souls. The importance of breathing has been emphasized by our ancestors and many spiritual teachings throughout times. And we have also tried to bridge different cultures and faiths together. It is surprising that so many Eastern and Western culture, or even the indigenous wisdom, has regarded Earth as a sentient being with intelligence. And in modern science, such as Gaia's hypothesis, is now grasping the idea that Earth has its own capacity to self-regulate, to evolve, just like an intelligent entity. And the biggest polarity that we try to bridge is human and nature. People have thought that we are different from nature, but I have tried to help people see beyond our five senses, to acknowledge that we are also part of nature. Earlier this month, we just organized an event featuring the quantum world in one house. It's profound to know that we are not only connected with the surrounding by breathing, we are also connected with our surrounding through our five senses from the quantum mechanical levels. We, in the quantum world, we are bundles of energies constantly communicating and interacting with our Mother Nature. And this is how we see the light. We hear the sound. We feel the touch. Until then, we will realize that we are never separated from our Mother Earth and with each other. And the health of our house is actually safeguarded by the health of our Mother Nature. However, the planetary health is now at humans' hand, governed by our collective consciousness. So the ecological awakening is by nature a journey of spiritual awakening at the individual, collective, and planetary level. Let's wake up together to co-create a new version of Earth, a truly sustainable planet for all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chia, for such an inspiring story. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pass it on.